Hiring is an ongoing challenge for companies. Similarly, finding the right job is not easy for candidates either. Technology has helped in closing the gap between employees and employers. Startups in the hiring space are playing a key role in addressing these challenges or the challenges associated with recruitment. In this episode, we are featuring a startup that offers innovative hiring solutions. Hello and welcome to the Founder Talk show. I'm Major Sunil Shetty. My guest today is Monuranjan Borgohain. He is the founder and CEO of e2e Hiring. He has been ranked as one of the top 10 innovative business leaders in India. His startup has been awarded Startup of the Year by CIO Insider India. E2e Hiring has a database of over 5 lakh youths, which come from Pan India. Welcome, Monuranjan. Welcome to the Founder Talk show.
Thank you so much, sir. Privileged to be part of your show today. And, being a major, I really salute and have all my, all my, respect towards you and what you did.
Thank you very much for your kind words. Monuranjan, tell us E2E Hiring. What is the startup all about?
I'm a techno-functional person and having 17 years of experience working with very large enterprises, companies in multiple countries in last 17 years. One fine day, I kind of able to start my own. And I was doing pretty well initially. And when I thought I need to scale up in terms of headcount, because there were a lot of demands in terms of what we do and how we do. So due to that demand, I wanted to hire a lot of people in my company. That's when I realized I kind of gone to every big platforms, companies, portals to help me out. And I'm a bootstrap. I'm a proud bootstrap, but I was okay to pay, and I thought I'll get some support because those players are for ages in this market, the hiring and recruitments. But then I was totally disappointed when I was not able to hire a single person for months together. And that's when I realized we are solving this problem technically, or we are solving this problem from generating revenue perspective. We are not solving this problem looking at the end user problem. The end user could be an HR executive, or end user could be a job seekers in the market looking for an end user, could be someone who has been deprived of right opportunity. So that's when this seed of solving this problem in a very different way cropped up in our team and my mind. That's when we started E2E Hiring. And in a nutshell, E2E Hiring is an ecosystem that we are building where every players in this business domain are part of it, integral part of it, and their journey starts from being a student. And that's how we started E2E Hiring, and that's what it means, enriched to evolve, where a student who dreaming about getting placed or having a great job and career and learning things, so cropped up, and then how they evolve during this journey to be more fulfilling, more satisfying eventually, right? So that's where E2E Hiring born.
So that brings me to the next question. There are plenty of startups and two leading brand names which are into hiring space. How is E2E Hiring different to the other recruitment platforms or the portals?
You are right. E2E, I mean, in general, staffing and recruitment is probably $435 billion space, and everybody is trying to compete, and there are renowned, famous platforms available. How we are different is that we are not a brand. We are an emotion. We define an emotion of a person. We are not a brand that defines what is your revenue. how many crores or billions or millions you have earned, what is your stock price today in the market. No, that doesn't define. Our definition of e2e hiring is very emotional, and there are many things being a bootstrap are being offered as an offering which is directly related to someone's offering. I think impact hiring is one, and then talking to job seekers in the grassroots level is nothing to do with revenue or money. So we are different in terms of we want to understand the whole ecosystem. We wanted to understand the whole space, and why is so big players in the market is not able to solve this problem. So how we are unique is that we are looking at everything holistically, not as a one element in isolation or differently. So we want to combine everyone. So that's how we have been doing. And just to add one last point, I think off late certain big players realize what we have already started doing. So they are kind of people who are trying to solve this problem bits and pieces. They gone ahead with merger and acquisition and all of it. But then what is important is the thought process and being part of this youth of today and help them get the right job, without really charging them.
You spoke about the acquisition that is happening by the big players, and you yourself are using a patented AI technology. Tell us, take us through as to what the technology is all about, and how is it helping you in your in your hiring process. How does it make the AI patent technology makes it easier both for the job seeker and for the companies?
For me, AI or not AI, if it is solving the end user problem. So there are instances where I'm going to college myself physically and having this drive mock assessment that how you are prepared for your next campus drive from a very big product company, MNC product company. How? So when I go and look at them and then try to talk to them in person, right? So what is your feel about this? This is different. This is completely different from what other platforms are offering. So for me, that's emotional, and that's the winning bonus that I carry with me. See, in a student, when they go for campus, they're not here to solve someone else's technical problem. They're just so focused that how can I crack this interview? Now, a lot of this platform, when the students say that, internet is not working, so I don't know what to do. The platform shows some error message. I don't know what to do. And they get so nervous, and they're already nervous as in attending their first interview. Now with this platform, so-called platform, make them more nervous. So we wanted to make sure it has to be seamless and all of it. Now there is a AI, which is also patented now, is a capability or an ability of a platform that mimics exactly how interviewer asks question. So I can give you a very good examples. The way you are asking me questions in e2e hiring, there is another major Sunil exists, or there is another lady exists who are gonna be interviewer and mimics exactly how Major Sunil talks. Now that gives me a confidence, a preparedness. When actual Sunil comes into an interview, how should I react? So this is that experience that we have built, and that is what is patented. And there are a lot of technical things that happen behind the scene where we generate scores related to my body language, the way I'm speaking, the way I'm presenting myself, the way I'm answering certain technical questions, the way the timing being said, the languages, the words that I'm using, it's all come out as a statistic and gives help students saying that, hey, you are too good, but there are certain areas that probably you could improve on. So that's what our AI does it. And there are a lot of AI functions are there. One of those AI functions are being patented and approved by Government of India.
Very interesting. So basically, through your platform, you're creating that environment which is familiar for the candidate before they go for the real interview. So
Yes.
taking forward, your new initiative, which is the impact hiring. Tell us about impact hiring.
So for us, impact hiring is anything that deprived of the regular flow of hiring or opportunities. So for us, even impact hiring started with helping women to find the right job, and there are also mentorship program that we have started even to help there are actually examples here where a woman after completing MCA and then looking for a job, and a lot of company has actually disregarded, saying that you have a gap and then there's no experience and you are married and all of it, right? And then we said, no, we will help you upskill and then see how your career shapes up. And today, after 2 months of that exercise, the person got an opportunity and got placed in an organization. So for us, that is also an impact hiring. Now, anybody who is requires certain hand holding, and which is not really a normal course of action for them to get an opportunity, is for us is an impact hiring. We started giving emphasis on how we can help women coming back to workplace. We wanted to help people with specially enabled. It's an initiative to change that status quo, that they are part of the same family, they also deserves equal opportunity, they are also equally capable than you and me. So that's when we started this. Now our mission is to see any job seekers from the lens of job seekers, whether they are skilled and able to deliver certain thing, and there are world of opportunity for them as well, because there are different kind of jobs that they can always go and achieve the height that any normal person can achieve.
You also have an app that is kind of helping in achieving your vision when it comes to E2E hiring. Can you talk about that as to what are the features about it? Just take us through the app.
Everything that is possible in a browser is possible through app, and people are appreciating really the fact that now they're sitting in their room with their mobile phones without having laptop in hand and nearby, without having a Wi-Fi connection. They use the mobile networks and able to take interviews, and peace of mind and relax and able to crack interviews. So this is where our app comes into picture and making an impact. And app is going to be strategically, it's going to be more important for us in the long run, where a lot of features that's going to post and push to app, including certain special notification, promos, campaigns, and all that going to happen through the app. So I really encourage people to look at the app, give their honest feedback. We are always there to improve ourselves, and yes, of course, they can look at which company we have tied up with, which educational institute we have tied up with, which training institute we have tied up with, what are the jobs, search, apply, take assessment, get into interview rooms, having all AI features also enabled for the app. And this is about mobile first, and everything that's supported in web browsers in a laptop is supported in the app, plus more to it. Yes.
On 17th, you're launching a new office or inaugurating a new office. And as part of it, you're doing a music video launch, which is called Bharosa Saath Dene Ka. Can you talk about what led to, or what was the idea behind having a music video launch?
Uh, Thank you for asking this question, sir. And about Bharosa Saath Dene Ka, it's an emotionally driven uh, piece of art that cropped up and seed into my mind when I was. It's like government was pushing for COVID and other instruction through a automated voice, and that become a ringtone. And some people also started using that as a ringtone. And that's when I thought, how can I reach out to the mass And this probably an innovative idea where why not reach out to the mass through a melody, a song, which and music is always irrespective of boundaries, languages. Music is an universal language, so why not reach out to the mass and the youth through this universal language called music. And I used to write songs and poetry and all of it before. I thought, let me give it a try, because it is something very emotional and I cannot really explain to some lyricist who can understand my emotion there. So I started writing this song called Bharosa Saath Dene Ka. And I was feeling every word that I've written there is connected to me personally when I was a job seeker and I wanted to connect. So there are renowned artists from Mumbai also joined hands, and they help me to give a very unique melody. And I hope it's going to be viral when we launch it on 17 December. It's going to be viral because it's directly going to connect to the youth who are so critical, who are so crucial, and who are so important for the future of this nation. And I'm just looking forward to see how the response goes. And the e2e hiring just started with the title song. There are a few more songs lined up which will complete the album e2e hiring.
So
Sure, sir.
finally, coming to the end, Monuranjan, Mystartuptv is a channel, a media house for startups and entrepreneurs like you.
When you are rich, when you are famous, when you have brought up your identity, there are many followers intentionally or unintentionally built up, and everybody wants to be part of it. But when a bootstrap company like us and an initiative and support from a company, a brand like yours, and also from the individual perspective, it makes a lot of sense. And that's what we need now, because there are many people who wants to make an impact. Either they are deprived of certain the influence, either they're, because all we ask is not money, all we ask is the support, all we ask is that be part of this journey and feel excited about it. And that's all we strive for. We'll make an impact, and of course having you on our side would definitely help us achieve that. So thank you so much for having me on this show. And what you do is amazing, and continue to support a bootstrap or startup like ours. And this is something that is beyond money, and this is something beyond imagination. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Monuranjan. Thank you very much for those words, and we look forward to hosting you on our other shows. Also, wishing you all the very best from My Startup TV team to your inauguration on 7th, and we hope and pray for all the success of your video, Bharosa Saath Dene Ka. Thank you very much.